damaged the back of me, it damaged my back and my pelvis, and left me with all over pain from the whiplash. That was much later diagnosed as fibromyalgia. And it was a really bad way with a lot of pain. I ended up out of work. I spent a lot of time in bed, not sleeping at night time, and during the day I was curled up on the settee, also in pain, and my life had changed horribly. I went all the routines that we might do. I went to the doctors, to the consultants, MRI scans, pain management clinic, and they all worked to a degree, but I was still left in an awful lot of pain. And then I had a new neighbour, and he took the courage to knock on my door and introduced me to Relay, and my life changed dramatically again, because within 3 nights, important to me, nights, I started to get my first full night's sleep in something like 2 years. And things got betterer and betterer, as they say in Nottingham. And over the weeks, I got my energy back. I was able to get out and about, something I hadn't been able to do before. And it took something like 8 months, but I had this thing for 8 years, so that was a small miracle to me. Nowadays, well, after those 8 months, I also met Simplicity, and I lost the whole body off the front of me. I was able to take up sailing, and recently I've taken up walking football, some of you have heard of that, cricket, and again, life has changed thanks to Relay. Absolutely fantastic. Thank
you. Morning everybody, I'm Brad Private from North Yorkshire.
He doesn't want it.
Can't you hear?
I just like everybody to hear you clearly.
Can you hear me from that? Give the lady an ear trumpet. I'm Brad Private from North Yorkshire. About 19 years ago, I was struck with excruciating pain in the back. I couldn't get it in and out of the bed, or in and out of the car. I couldn't do anything. And I went for an MRI, and they showed that 3 of my bottom vertebrae were in bits. My GP threatened me with painkillers, followed by stronger painkillers, followed by morphine, and followed by a wheelchair. So that was going to be my life, the wheelchair. And then in 2000, a friend of ours introduced us to Relive. And when I asked what it was, this stuff here was described to me as a milkshake. And I thought, well, a milkshake or a wheelchair, that's a no-brainer to me, I'll try this one. And after 3 months, my pain started to recede a bit. And I can't remember, 16 years ago now. Within about 8 or 9 months, I was off all painkillers. I've been off all painkillers since. My doctor shakes his head. He doesn't know why or how. He just says, whatever you 2 people are on, don't you ever stop taking those products. And now Leslie and I, we just follow doctor's orders.
I think I'll have the microphone. Hello everyone, my name's Faith and I live in Northampton, and my background is in administration. I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis, which meant that I had pains throughout my body in various joints, and that resulted in poor quality sleep. When I started taking these products consistently, the first thing I noticed was better quality sleep, which is huge. I continued taking it on to the point when I realised I didn't need my painkillers. Now today, I'm almost 62, I feel like I'm 40, I'm down on my knees with my grandchildren, I get up without having to think about how I get up. I've got the energy and yes, the future ahead of me, not like an old lady, I'm definitely not going there. So yeah, I love these products.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dariusz Botnik. I come from West Bromwich. I am Polish. And I want to share, yes, Polish. I want to share my story shortly, because before 1 year ago, I met first time products to leave, and I had many of problem with my body, and seriously problem was with psoriasis. My hands was everywhere places with psoriasis, and I very shame show everybody my hand, and I hide in my pocket or hide everywhere, and I sitting the first time I showed presentation like today. Yeah, I showed this way because I can't show everybody my hands. And after that, when I use products, after a couple of weeks, my hands just like this, the screen, and I'm very happy because it was very horrible for me, you know, because I think about everybody watching me, everybody watched for my hand, but it's not exactly true. But I think about inside, you know me. And next problem was I'm an assembly worker, yeah, and I fit an assembly car, and I use tools, whole tools, it's air tools exactly, and I got a problem with my joints and my fingers because I must use every day, and my finger bends. I can't in the morning when I wake up, straight away my finger, yeah, but when I use products of relief, my finger is okay now. I can work it. I still working with my assembly work, and I'm very happy. I have more energy, and I less problem with my diabetic because I were diabetic. I am high blood pressure, yeah. And my surgery last time sent me a letter because I were over chronic ill, you know. And I want to stop in my surgery. I can do everything, you know. And I'm happy. Thank you for relief. Thank you for attention. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Desi. I live in Luton, but I work in London for a company that works with other companies to help improve people's customer experience with products. Now, just to give everyone some history about me, I'm a retired professional athlete. Now you can guess what sport that is. I used to play basketball in Europe for several years, and I retired on my own terms to take up scuba diving and traveling the world, just as a way to basically fill that void. But unfortunately for me, I had a freak accident in May of 2010. This is where I damaged 2 discs in my lower back, I tore the muscles and I tore the nerves, temporarily losing my legs. Now, unfortunately for me at the time, the specialist said it would take 6 months to get to 70%, but I'd need a few operations to get there. I didn't want that option, so I started to look toward a nutritional alternative given my background. And that's when I came across Relive. I got on the products, I was consistent with those products. I recovered in 3.5 months to 100% without the recommended operations. So now I get to scuba dive, I travel the world. In fact, I traveled the globe last year and I dived. So for me, I've got my life back and I'm very happy with that.
My name's Elizabeth Martin. I'm 36 years old. I'm almost 37. And the reason I'm telling you that is because everybody in Germany and France always tells their age, and we never do. So, yes, 10 years on these products, you do look younger. My life has been changed because of Relive. When I started on these products, I was looking at a life where I didn't do any high energy exercise. I can't imagine having children, or I couldn't imagine having children. I told my husband I didn't want to meet another person because I couldn't remember their name, and it took too much emotional energy to just focus on what I needed to do. 3 months into these products, my health completely turned around. I went from not needing an air purifier, not having digestive problems all the time, and not being so tired I couldn't think straight. And it's now been 10 years. I have had 4 children, and they're 10, 7, 5, and 3 years old. I'm healthy today. Most days I feel fine, and that is amazing to me, that I feel fine, but that I can go all day without taking a break from 6 in the morning till 10:30 at night, and I have a life today I wouldn't have without Relive. I'm so grateful. I'll never stop taking these products.
Hi everyone, my name's Anila. I was diagnosed with severe anemia about 8.5 years ago, and I had poor skin, poor energy, poor nails, wasn't a good deal. I was working full-time with 2 children at the time. I started taking the Relief products and I noticed an increase in my energy within 3.5 weeks. I took a blood test about 3 months later and my iron levels were right back to normal range. I've had 2 further children since then and it has been a complete difference. I've been healthy, I haven't been anemic, and I've had so much energy, and there is absolutely no way that I will stop taking these products.
Hi, my name is Rachel Dewey and I'm from Northern Ireland, and there's a wee contingent of Northern Irish people with us hiding down at the back. We're so glad they came. And I was diagnosed with relapsing and remitting MS around 4 years ago after I lost the sight in one eye. And I was straight away put onto injections which I was told I would be on every day for the rest of my life, which made me worse. So I got to a point every day where I had a dead arm, feeling tingly leg, very bad brain fog, which isn't good when you have got 3 children, and just all the other neurological symptoms that go along with MS and regular headaches behind the eyes. So after a bad course of steroids, I got put in touch with Relief, and after a month, my husband said to me, "How come you're not going to bed?" Because I would have been very tired at night. I said, "I don't feel like I need to go to bed." The next night he said, "Do you think it's these shakes you're taking that's giving you this energy?" And I said, "Well, it must be. Nothing else has changed." And it just has changed my life. I'm a completely different person now than I was this time last year. I have a normal leg, arm. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, it's really silly. And my sight is fine, and I will never be without these products.
There is, for information, there is Microsclerosis Society headquarters in Cricklewood, if not Gordon. Hello everybody. When you hear my testimonial, it will have a profound impact on you. My name is Ashok Sajani. I live in Kingsbury, London, Northwest 9, 0TJ. My background is in chartered accountancy and in all aspects of law, but especially in criminal law. Recently, after staying in hospital, I was prescribed medication for mental health and bipolar depression. I suffered severe side effects and I was experiencing repeated unexplained falls. I'm also a type 2 diabetic. I was admitted to hospital for investigation in August 2014 after being assessed at the A&E for head injury from my last fall. My health deteriorated drastically whilst in hospital and was soon on my way to a coma. I was given my first shake by my sister Kiran on the 8th September and was told by nurses that I woke up half an hour later. Within 48 hours of drinking the shakes, I was responding well. When I woke up from my coma, I had lost all my coordination of my limbs and lost my speech and memory. I was in a vegetative and delirium state and needed 24-hour care. All I remember is that my sister Kiran consistently fed me with the shakes. After 1 week, I was able to hold the beaker and drink the shake myself and sit for a few minutes in a chair beside my bed. I was also getting my appetite back and was eating soft foods, organic soft foods. After 2.5 weeks, I took my first steps. After 3 weeks, my speech started to return. After 4 weeks, my memory returned. My recent blood test for vitamin D, which is alpha-algocalciferol, vitamin B12, vitamin B2 and 6, and my HbA1c levels were completely normal for diabetes. Also, my urine electrolytes, liver function test, red blood count were normal, and ESR as well, basically nothing. All my medication for mental health and bipolar depression have been drastically reduced. I feel well and balanced. For the first time in years, I have a positive outlook in life. Relief has nursed me back to life and given me a second chance to live. Relief is for life. Thank you, Ashok.
So you had the
business management and IT. I started on these products just over 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago now, to see how it would fare with a hay fever allergy that had plagued my body for a number of years. Just under 2 weeks of taking these products, the symptoms that I would normally suffer from literally stopped. Now, I didn't put it down to the products initially because I didn't think anything could work that fast. I actually put it down to a low pollen count day, expecting the symptoms to return. They didn't, and that resulted in my first hay fever-free summer in 14 years. A month later, I saw a fatigue issue go away, and just over 2 months later, I saw a joint issue alleviate around my wrists and my knees. Because I used to be a professional dancer for 13 years of my life, and I used to do high adrenaline sports. Now, 7 years on, I've had no recourse of these conditions, and you know why? Because I take these products.